This is a 2017 MacBook Air and it was bought at iStore pre-owned, and today I'll be doing a detailed review and I'll let you know if it was a good buy or it was not. Welcome to TechPod ZA. My name is Musa Nziane. If you are new to the channel, welcome to you. Let's get to it. So I received the request on the comments to review a pre-owned MacBook Air from iStore pre-owned, and luckily I got my hands on this one. So I borrowed this MacBook Air, this 2017 MacBook Air, for this review. So the owner of this MacBook, she bought it late in 2021, but what she wanted was a MacBook Air M1 chip, which at the time was going for around 16,999, but it was outside of her budget. But all she wanted was a dedicated MacBook that she could use for her studies, emails, calls, meetings, drafting documents, basic stuff basically. So I'm telling you all this so that you can have an idea of what you can potentially use a MacBook Air for. And that's when I suggested to her to look at the pre-owned MacBook Airs from iStore pre-owned. So today I'll be doing the review. We're gonna look at the design, performance, the condition, and overall user experience, and a whole lot of other stuff. And I'll let you know if you should buy it. In fact, you can decide yourself as you watch this review. So let us not waste any more time. Let us get started. So let us start with the condition and the pricing of this MacBook. So this MacBook was bought late 2021, as I've mentioned, for $9,500, and you can see that it is in a good condition there. No major scratches or dents, just one small dent there at the corner, but that is something that you'll have to search hard for you to see. But overall, it looks good. No scratches on the cover as well. Even on the sides, everything there is also good. So overall, I think for that price, for this MacBook Air in this condition, I'd say that is a good price for it. As you can see, even on the sides, there are no scratches. And you can also see there that the keyboard is also still in a good condition, no scratches, as well as the trackpad there is also in a good condition and it functions well. And then moving on to what is in the box. So it comes with an original MagSafe charger, which is good, because I wouldn't recommend that anyone buy one of those replica or replacement chargers. Those never really last long, unless if it's your only option. That's when I can advise you to go for it. But other than that, I'd say try get a new MagSafe charger. So this is a good buy because it comes with the original charger. So let's talk about the design. So this design was first introduced in 2010 and Apple have been recycling it since then. So every year they will just do minor changes and change the hardware and the processors and the features, but it was always the same design, which was successful, and it led to the MacBook Air being one of the best-selling notebooks ever. And what I like about this design, it is the backlight there on the Apple logo when you open it. Unfortunately, the newer MacBooks, you no longer get this Apple logo that lights up, but on this one, you still had it. So this is one thing that I love about this design. Although it's older, but it still looks pretty good. So when you walk into the coffee shop there and you open up your MacBook and it lights up, it's just super cool. But anyway, let's move to the ports and look at what ports are there. So you get a MagSafe 2 port, a USB 3 port, a headphone jack, and then dual mics. And then on the other side, you get a Thunderbolt port, and then another USB 3 port, and then an SD card slot. So in terms of software and hardware specs, this MacBook runs Mac OS Monterey from 2021, which is not bad. And the screen is a 13-inch screen, and the processor is a 1.8 gigahertz dual core Intel Core 5. And it also has an 8 gig of a DDR3 RAM, and then some Intel HD graphics there. So overall, these are good specs. Complain on anything in terms of that. I think it is good enough. And in terms of storage, you get a 120 gig SSD hard drive, so which should be faster to load apps, which we are going to get into now. So that is a good thing. And then now to test the performance of this machine, we are going to open a few apps and then see how quick it opens those apps. Starting off with Safari, let's see how quick that is. That was pretty quick. And then now moving on to Mail app, that was also quick. And then moving on to some entertainment apps, let's start with Apple Music. Let's see how quick it loads that. That was pretty quick. And then also the Podcasts app, that also is quick, as you can see there. And then other apps for documents, Microsoft Word, let's see how long that takes. That was also quick. And then let us also try Microsoft Outlook. It looks like Outlook is taking a bit of time there. And then the other important app is Microsoft Teams. Let's see how quick Teams is going to be. It looks like Teams and Outlook are struggling a bit, but I can see Teams is also loading now. There you go. So yeah, just a few seconds, not very slow. So that is good enough. And then also another app that I want us to look at in terms of entertainment is Apple TV Plus. So you also get the native Apple TV Plus here as standard, which is good. As you can see there, you can load your movie and shows library there. So you can continue to watch from here, from your phone. And what's good about this machine overall is that you can load all of your or most of your Apple apps that you have on your phone or iPad. So you can have all of your libraries in sync. So when you move to your MacBook, you still have everything with you and you can continue working because you can load your files and you can also continue watching some of your shows. So since this screen is an HD screen, you can also enjoy movies here on Apple TV Plus. So overall, this machine for basic use and for entertainment, I'd say it is a good buy because it also has that audio jack there, and you can also connect Bluetooth speakers and AirPods as well for you to enjoy movies. So all in all, I think this is a good machine. And that brings us to the end of this review of the 2017 13-inch MacBook Air. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are you gonna get one of these? Because this is one of the most affordable that you can get on at iStore pre-owned right now. I think it is the most popular. They usually have stock for this. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. And if you still don't know where to buy cheap, affordable, pre-owned MacBooks, I have a video that I will link on the description below. Be sure to watch that video. I'll catch you on the next video.